Linsey Daman, Director of the Cultural Arts Center of St. Louis. Today, I'm here to show you highlights of the Cultural Arts Center, which showcases some of our most rewarding programs, moments, and times spent with our Cultural Center. First and foremost, it's essential that we begin with the business card. If I were to meet you in person, you would receive this card, so it only seems fitting that you would receive it online as well. Feel free to contact us at cacstlouis@gmail.com if you have any additional questions or inquiries about the Cultural Center. International philanthropy is a key component for the mission of the Cultural Arts Center. Partnering with Turks and Caicos National Museum made it possible for us to work with several of the local preschools. These images provided are from photographers on Grand Turk working for the Grand Turk events. You can see their entire collection at www.grandturksevents.com and searching for Operation Cultural Arts Center Toy Drive Donation. Then all of the images should come up right away. My center and I were followed from school to school by these photographers while distributing plush toys, Beanie Babies, and a whole array of children's stuffed animals. This was a very emotional and personal event for me because most of the donated toys and items came directly from my own childhood collection. Now they have been passed along to children in need living in one of the lesser fortunate parts of the Caribbean. Since these toys were merely sitting in the back of my closet, it only seemed fair to pass them along to children who might need a little extra something to brighten their day. As far as a follow-up, as the director, I personally plan on returning to Grand Turk with my team to check in on these children and maybe even spot a few of my old toys lying around. For future donations, my Cultural Center has collected a vast array of board games and educational flashcards that can be distributed to other schools and orphanages in developing nations. The next venue has yet to be decided, but hopefully soon my center and I will come to an agreement on upcoming locations. Last year, a few members of my team went down to volunteer and teach cultural studies in Belize in Central America. In this photo, I'm handing a child what's called a friendship pin that has both the American and the Belizean flag on it to help encourage positive relations between both countries. My time in Belize was very inspiring, and I ended up composing Flamenco in the Wild in honor of my adventures into the rainforest. In January 2013, my team and I went to Grand Cayman to study, research, and record the flora and fauna of the island. The audio disc, Sounds of Cayman, resulted from this trip to the Caribbean. These next two photos truly showcase the wilder side of the island quite well, in my opinion. Our center's highlight list wouldn't be complete without including the book Bridging St. Louis, which is basically an overview of the company's mission and future outlook. What's reading a good book without a bookmark, right? The book signing was held at All on the Same Page bookstore, which is a little north of St. Louis. This event definitely made the highlight list as we had 5 excellent singers and a guitarist volunteer their time to help promote the center's newest book. In terms of events, my alma mater, Webster University in St. Louis, asked me to present one of the performing arts programs offered by my center called Symbols of Flamenco. They sure know how to make their alumni feel welcome, as it was featured in the Center for International Education newsletter, and also an article was written by Webster University's journal. They even provided my center and staff reserved parking spots for the presentation. The St. Louis County Library has also asked my center on numerous occasions to come out and perform at various branches. Here are just a few of the advertisements they posted. I only selected 3 for this highlight video, but there are many other performance flyers such as the Hawaiian Hula Dance and Demonstration and cultural travel logs that have been presented at several of the St. Louis County Library branches. To view all of the archived performances and flyers, please email me directly at cacstlouis@gmail.com. Staying on the subject of advertisements, here is a photo of myself promoting Dove soap on the Dove billboard in Times Square. Most recently, the site Cool Single CEO asked me for an interview for my cultural center, and finally, I also created my own personal site called Single Successful CEO. Thank you for listening, and please contact our cultural center if you would like to collaborate or have a proposal on mind. We welcome new and fresh ideas, so please feel free to reach us at cacstlous@gmail.com. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you soon.